What is up guys, Stark here. In today's video we are going to be taking a look at the new announcement for the GUDAGUDA Hononji event that is going to be coming to global in a couple days. And this is the event in which you go ahead and get the Oda Nobunaga 4-star servant, which I'm making a character spotlight for in a couple hours. So the character is pretty good, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at the advanced notice, and it's quite a lengthy notice, so just bear with me as I go through it and try and talk about everything that is in this. So for the event summary here, it's going to be from November 8th all the way until November 24th. So I think that's like 2 weeks to go ahead and get the event done. Now this event's going to be a unique type of event that we haven't seen on the game yet, and I'll talk about the details for that in just a little bit. So let's just go ahead and scroll down here a little bit more. Alright, so the 4-star servant Oda Nobunaga will join your party for a limited time during this event. Now this is something that most events in the future will go ahead and do, and you'll actually get the character into your party before you complete the event so you can see what the character does, but you don't keep that character until you actually finish the event. So if you get the character, don't celebrate. You have to go ahead and finish the event anyway, or else you will lose that character, and then you end up not being able to get the character at all. So you have to have the tutorial completed in order to participate in the event. Most of you guys should all have that done, so that's nothing to really worry about. So let's go ahead and take a look at how the event will play out. Now you have to gather Hononji points from the event quests, and then as you gain points you get rewards. And I'm not sure if it actually has the chart on here. It's a really big chart, and I'm not really going to go through it all, but let's see here. Alright, so yeah, it's not going to show the chart, but you can see in picture 4 here that you get some good rewards for collecting the Hononji points, and that'll be like gems or quartz. The feathers, you can get apples, you can get these craft essence cards that are good for EXP, and I'll talk about those in a little bit. You can also get, I believe you can get dragon scales. I think it's the scales that you get from the points. I might be a little bit differently in global, but I believe on the Japan version you get the scales. And so we'll have to wait and see if global actually gets it or not. You also get the Nobunaga cards by gaining points. You don't get it in the event shop this time around. Alright, so moving on here, you need to use the golden skulls to evolve the event card, and those can be obtained in the shop by collecting the items. That works the same way as all the other events. You do the quest, you get the items, you go to the shop and trade stuff in for other stuff. So let's see what else here. Alright, so hints and strategies part 1. So from November 9th to November 24th, the bonus quest GUDAGUDA Golden Heaven will be available daily and will yield a large amount of Hononji points. Alright, so GUDAGUDA Golden Heaven is a limited time event that will only be available for 24 hours. So you can challenge this quest once per day. So definitely want to take advantage of that. I think you need, what's it, like 1.5 million Hononji points in order to max out the event. I could be wrong on the total number, and it could be different for global, but it is a pretty daunting amount, so you're definitely going to want to make sure you do these every single day to get as many points as possible. Alright, so you do have to complete the, I'm assuming that's going to be the final event quest for the story before this actually unlocks. And since this unlocks on the 9th and the event starts on the 8th, you definitely want to make sure you complete the story portion of this event as quickly as possible. Alright, so hints and strategies part 2. By adding specific servants to your party, you can acquire more Hononji points. So basically, it's exactly how it sounds. If you use specific servants, you'll get more points during the quest. And here is a list of all the servants that you can use. So you have Okida Soji, which is going to be the banner unit that will be coming along with this event. You can use Nobunaga, who obviously is the event character, Emiya, Kukulin, Lancer, Medusa, Mephisto, Ushi Wakamaru, and Benki. So the amount of Hononji points varies by servant. I think it actually tells you how many you get per servant a little bit later on here. So hints and strategies part 3. By equipping event exclusive limited time craft essences, you can acquire more Hiragumo, oh my god, these words, Yoan Tamoko Chuan, what is this? They're gonna make me say this random crap. and Tsukumo Nasu and Hononji points. Alright, let's try not to say those words again. Alright, please be aware the item drop rate is not 100% regardless of the quest. So again, you know, that's typical stuff. You're going to get craft essences that will increase your item drop rates. So these are craft essences that go with the items you can use. So yeah, I don't know which ones are which yet, but I know the little red flare soul thing is the Hononji points though. Alright, so now here are the limited time craft essences. So you can get the GUDAGUDA craft essence. Now this will increase critical strength by 15% and noble phantasm strength by 15% for yourself, and increase your Hononji point amount by 30%. So that's a pretty good one. You know, obviously you're going to throw it on there for the Hononji point increase. Let's see here, this is more about Nobunaga. I'm not going to touch much on her because I'm going to talk about her in the character spotlight. So we're just going to skip all of this. Alright, so by acquiring enough Hononji points, rewards will be granted automatically at the end of the quest. Okay? So anytime you hit a marker, you'll just get the stuff in the mail, it seems like. Alright, let's see here. Items attainable with Hononji points. Alright, so you can get the limited event servant Oda Nobunaga, you can get the craft essences, Phoenix Feathers, Dragon's Reverse Scale. Okay, you can't get the scales, Crystallized Lore, St. Quartz, Golden Fruits, and QP. Alright. So next up here we have the limited event craft essence EXP cards. So these things are, you get these from getting points for the Hononji tally, or whatever you want to call it. These things are really useful for leveling up craft essences. That's all they do. You just feed them to a craft essence and it gives them a huge amount of EXP. They have no other effects, you can't really use them. I mean, you could equip them, but they don't do anything. So maybe you just want to keep like one copy for completion's sake, if you're into that. But they're only used for leveling up craft essences. Alright, so now here we go. We can get some of the items in the shop. So this item will give you the GUDAGUDA craft essence, and you can also get the golden skulls. You can get some claws, you can get gears, homunculus babies, horseshoes. You get a lot of ascension materials with this one. This one will give you the golden skulls, forbidden pages, crystals, void dust. Let's see, this one will give you another chance. Does this one give you? Yeah, you can get the GUDAGUDA with all of them, I guess. And this will give you like EXP and buff items. So yeah, it's a pretty good balance, a really good selection of items. You get a lot of really good ascension materials. You definitely want to max out this shop. You know, if you can stand farming it that much. I assume it's going to be a lot of farming. So anyway, as usual, it comes with a limited time banner. And this is going to be the Okada Soji banner. So let's see here. So all the other servants are going to be rated up that you can use in the event that give you bonus Hononji points. So you can get like Emiya, Kukulin, Medusa, Mephisto. So that'll, you know, increase your chances of being able to get extra Hononji points. Let's see. And then you can get limited time craft essences as well. Let's go ahead and skip down to those. We already have the character spotlight for Okida, so we don't need to talk about her. Alright, here we go. Limited event craft essences. So you have the GUDAGUDA poster girl. This will apply target focus for 3 turns and increase attack by 60% for 3 turns. And increase your Hiragumo drop amount by 1. And then you have the after party order. So this is going to increase quick card effectiveness by 10% and buster card effectiveness by 10%. And then it'll increase your Yoen Temuko Chuan drop amount by 1. I don't know. And then the third one here is going to be the Fate GUDAGUDA Order Craft Essence. This basically increases all of your stats by 1%. And then it'll also increase your Tsukumo Nasu drop amount by 1. So that pretty much, you know, is the GUDAGUDA event. It's a really good event. It's definitely something you really want to seriously consider maxing, if at all possible. It is going to be quite a lot of grinding, but you get a ton of items, and you get a pretty good servant at the end of this as well. So I'm gonna go in as hard as possible, and I'm gonna pull for Okida. I'm gonna use whatever I have available to try and get her, and then hopefully I'll have enough servants I can use to go ahead and max out the event. So yeah, this is gonna end the video here for me. In a couple hours, hopefully, if everything goes according to plan, the character spotlight for Nobunaga will be released, and then from there I will probably, I'm not really sure what I'll do. I'll probably go back and do the rest of the Okeano servants because I kind of forgot to do those, and then I'll make some videos for the GUDAGUDA event when it actually comes out in a couple days. So yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for me, and I will see you guys next time.